Throughout your time at Colorado State University, you have been challenged, encouraged, and celebrated. Recently, every extraordinary accomplishment has felt a little different. Yet through innovation, hard work, and limitless imagination, you have shown what it means to be truly stalwart. As a community, we have experienced adversity and heartfelt moments. It is in our character to come together, lift each other up, and embody the statement we frequently hear: Rams take care of Rams. This is a time of wonder and a time to celebrate and be proud of all that you have accomplished. To the class of 2021, your experiences at CSU provided a foundation to achieve new heights, and it is your turn to look towards the future to shape your communities and the world.
Welcome to the commencement ceremony of Colorado State University's 2021 graduates. I'm the Provost and Executive Vice President, Mary Pedersen, and it is my pleasure and privilege to join your families and friends and our faculty and staff in celebrating you today. Congratulations to you. Please join us as we begin this ceremony with the national anthem performed by our very own CSU musicians and with the colors presented by Colorado State University's Air Force ROTC's Wing Walker Honor Guard. Thank you to the Wing Walker Honor Guard and our musical performers, and to all who have made this virtual ceremony possible. I am proud and honored to introduce CSU's Land Acknowledgement. It is important that we not lose sight of the need to remember the history of the land on which our institution stands, especially in this virtual, physically distanced world, shrouded by a pandemic. Whenever or however our community gathers, we have a responsibility to share the land acknowledgement. We do this to respect and reflect upon the sacrifices made by the indigenous communities who were the original stewards of CSU land. Tribal communities were displaced and ultimately harmed to gain the land that has enabled this institution to serve a mission of education and research for more than 150 years. We are grateful to the CSU's Indigenous faculty, staff, and students, as well as the non-Indigenous members of our community who contributed to our land acknowledgement. This beautiful video presentation was produced by CSU's Native American Advisory Council as a powerful affirmation of the acknowledgement and to remind us all of our relationship to each other and this land.
Colorado State University acknowledges with respect that the land we are on today is the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Arapaho, Cheyenne, and Ute nations and peoples.
This was also a site of trade, gathering, and healing for numerous other Native nations.
We recognize the indigenous peoples as original stewards of this land and all the relatives within it.
As these words of acknowledgement are spoken and heard, the ties nations have to their traditional homelands are renewed and reaffirmed.
CSU is a land-grant institution, and we accept that our mission must encompass access to education and inclusion.
And significantly, that our founding came at a dire cost to Native nations and peoples whose land this university was built upon.
This acknowledgement is the education and inclusion we must practice in recognizing our institutional history, responsibility, and commitment.
Dear graduates, we celebrate so much for you today. Your successes, your brilliance, your future, and we know great things await you. There is a profound legacy to which we are all connected as CSU Rams, more than 150 years across multiple generations and identities, one that you have influenced and shaped in your presence here. You should take enormous pride in that. Now that you move forward to make your mark and contribution to the world as you have here at CSU, take with you the principles of community, all that you have learned here, and the shared experiences with your peers, your professors, and this institution. We take pride in knowing that you chose to be a Ram and that you are forever part of CSU, its legacy and history. The late poet, award-winning author, educator, and civil rights activist, Dr. Maya Angelou, once said, "If you're going to live, leave a legacy. Make a mark on the world that can't be erased." Angelou was perhaps best known for her 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, which made literary history as the first nonfiction bestseller by an African-American woman. In addition to her literature, she contributed so much to this world through her voice, other talents, intellect, compassion, and strength. She is one of humankind's extraordinary legacies. Through your life experiences, learning, and achievements, you have started to build your own personal legacy, as did your peers who came before you and those who will follow you. There is much ahead for you, and your journey has just begun. As you venture into your future, embrace the challenges ahead of you. Create and capture opportunities to make the world better. Build your legacy. Make your mark, one that cannot be erased. I want to close with more wisdom by Maya Angelou. This is from a commencement speech that she gave in 1982. Her message stands true for you today as it did for that graduating class nearly 40 years ago. She said, "Of all your attributes, your youth, your beauty, your wit, your kindness, your money, courage is indeed your greatest achievement. It is the greatest of all of your virtues, for without courage you cannot practice any other virtues with consistency." No doubt it has taken incredible courage for you to get where you are today, especially this past year. I know you have worked hard to succeed in your studies, your research, your service, and employment, for your family and community, yourself, and your future. In your time at CSU, especially in the unprecedented challenges you have faced with the pandemic, you've begun to define your character, your courage, and who you are and who you want to be. Now it is your time to make your mark on the world, and I know you will do great things. Congratulations to you and your family, your friends, and all who have supported you. Madam President, the 2021 spring and summer graduating class of Colorado State University is virtually assembled.
Thank you, Provost Pedersen. Congratulations to our 2021 graduates, and a special welcome to all the family and friends joining us to celebrate the hard work and achievements of those whose academic journeys will culminate today with the recognition of each graduate and conferral of their degrees. It is important to have the people you love, the people who have supported you in ways too numerous to count, be able to share this important day. I am so glad all of you could join us. I know this is not how any of us pictured the culmination of your academic careers at Colorado State University. But we know the importance of celebrations, and this one marks a significant and meaningful milestone, the end of one journey and the beginning of another. Graduates, over the past year, you have exhibited incredible strength and resilience. These are qualities you share with past generations who also experience difficult times, times of war, times of economic upheaval, and yes, even times of pandemic. I believe that resilience is rooted both in our land-grant mission and in the special qualities of the students who choose Colorado State. This university was born in a nation undergoing tremendous change and was designed to meet some of its most critical needs. It is a place founded on a revolutionary commitment to offering broad access and generating new knowledge our graduates have used for generations to meet the world's biggest and most complex challenges. All of you inherit that legacy of resilience and will carry it forward. You have shown an amazing ability to adapt and persevere, not just to survive in difficult times, but to thrive. And keep in mind, as you transition from college to career, that your learning isn't coming to an end. In many ways, it's just beginning. You leave here with the knowledge and the skills to excel in the careers you've chosen. But it's possible that your real dream job is still somewhere out there in your future. It's possible it doesn't even exist yet. You're entering a world where change remains a constant, where the needs of the workforce and the size and scope of the challenges will continue to accelerate and evolve. But whatever those challenges may be, whenever and wherever you encounter them, you will be prepared. You have the skills and abilities, and you have the creativity and critical thinking to transform yourselves when challenges and opportunities arise. You will gain wisdom with every experience. You will be ready. Our CSU community has a powerful, shining, bold spirit, one born of hope and optimism, one that cannot be dimmed by challenges. For more than 150 years, it has endured, growing brighter and stronger, particularly in the face of adversity. Your achievements are now part of that long, proud history. Colorado State University's class of 2021 set a standard of resilience and perseverance that will endure for future generations. Wherever you go from here, you will remain members of a CSU community of brilliant minds, great hearts, and an indomitable resilience. Our RAM family reaches around the world, honoring our storied past and embracing our shared future, ready to confront its increasingly complex challenges. I am delighted to celebrate all of you. On behalf of the entire CSU community, congratulations. And now I am thrilled to be able to welcome our spring 2021 commencement speaker from Philadelphia, Kareem Rosser. Kareem earned his degree in economics from CSU in 2016. And many of you will recall him leading our CSU polo team to a national championship in 2015 when he also was named the U.S. Polo Association's Intercollegiate Player of the Year. Economics and polo have remained among his passions since graduation. Kareem is pursuing a career as a financial analyst in Philadelphia and continues to compete in polo tournaments around the world. And in the best tradition of CSU alums, he is also working to improve the lives of others, to give back to the communities that support us, and to make the world a better place. He serves as treasurer on the board of Work to Ride, the program that taught him to ride and take care of horses. Since 2015, Kareem has raised more than $800,000 to support at-risk youth and the program that gave him a future in polo. In February, Kareem released his first book, Crossing the Line, a fearless team of brothers and the sport that changed their lives forever. It tells his own inspirational story and the stories of the people who were his mentors when he was growing up in one of Philadelphia's toughest neighborhoods. He's been featured on 60 Minutes, ESPN, and The Today Show, and today he's here to share his insights and experiences with us. We are so excited to welcome this remarkable individual and CSU graduate, Kareem Rosser.
Hey, class of 2021. Congratulations. You conquered one of the most difficult academic years in recent history, and you reached an incredible milestone during a pandemic. I am beyond proud of you. You really show Ram toughness. As you prepare for the next chapter, I imagine many of you are excited and some even nervous. I have no doubt this class is ready to take on whatever is waiting for you next. Commencement is a meaningful ceremony, but it's not the final goal you've been working towards. It's part of the larger journey of life. Wherever your future takes you, life is a journey. And all accomplishments we achieve during its course should be taken as starting points for further achievement. Your graduation serves as a launching point, whether you're headed to a new career, continuing your education, or exploring another avenue entirely. As you make your transition, you will inevitably face new challenges. This was true for me too when I was in your position. A few weeks after graduation, I began working as a financial analyst. The first 6 months were overwhelming as I struggled to maintain a healthy work-life balance. There were moments, just like my time during at CSU, when I wanted to quit. As a student, I failed multiple tests. As a student athlete, I lost many games. But I did not let the failing moments define me. Instead, I look back at my struggles as a college student and how I chose to persevere. I used my challenges as motivation to pursue a greater goal, to become the first member of my family to receive a college degree. Now you, like me, have the honor of calling ourselves CSU graduates. Now it's time to put the knowledge you've gained over the last 4 years to use. CSU has equipped you with the tools to create your own plan. Creating your plan does not mean success will come overnight. As we experienced this past year, life forces us to adjust. The pandemic delayed my first significant capital raise as the lead analyst. I did not let the challenges of the virus dictate my success. I pivoted and remained patient. There will be moments you feel discouraged, but you have already proven to be resilient. You have received an education from one of the greatest institutions in the world, and I know you're prepared. You're about to close one door while simultaneously open a new one. I'm encouraging you to walk through with confidence. As I said before, life is a journey. And you do not stop growing once you get your diploma. Today, you have a lot to celebrate. Enjoy this moment, and the best of luck to all of you. Go Rams.
Thank you, President McConnell and Provost Pedersen. And a special thank you to our 2021 commencement speaker, Kareem Rosser, for your inspiring words today. It is now my deepest pleasure to congratulate you, our 2021 spring and summer graduates. You've worked hard, you've made sacrifices, you've persevered, and you've adapted to challenges thrown at you by a pandemic. And now, you've succeeded in completing your degrees. Congratulations, and very well done. My favorite movies are disaster films, those where an unimaginable catastrophe occurs and a tenacious group of people figure out a way forward to survive. Along the way, there's generally a thought-provoking statement like, "There's no script for this." And then the folks figure out that to survive, and sometimes even thrive along the way, they must write that script themselves. So I speak for all of the faculty in our college when I say that we are so proud of all of you. You found the will, the creativity, and brilliance to write your script, which might at times have felt more like surviving than thriving. But think of this, you just earned your degree. In doing so, and especially at this time in history, you demonstrated courage, tenacity, and strength to meet whatever challenges came your way. You found new connections to others, compassion, and meaning in both drawing on the support of friends, family, and the university community, and in providing care and help to those in need. You've done everything you needed to do to arrive at this place, a place that both ends one part of your journey, celebrated today as we think about graduation, and starts the next phase, which we capture in the word commencement. You did it with grace and inspiration. You did it in person and virtually. You did it daily, and you did it to great success, and we congratulate you on your achievements. As you embark on your next steps, remember the fundamental mission of our college. With a commitment to equity and inclusion, the College of Health and Human Sciences is focused on improving the health, education, and well-being of people, their environments, and the communities in which they live. You've prepared yourselves for careers in nutrition and physical health, education, social work, mental and behavioral health, human development, family studies, design, merchandising, and construction. In all of your courses, working with faculty and your fellow students, you've been pushed to think, to create, to innovate, and to consider the potential mark that you can make in your work and in your lives. And I know each of you will continue to make a positive impact on our world. I could not be prouder of any group of graduates from the College of Health and Human Sciences. On behalf of the faculty and staff in our college, congratulations. We look forward to the great things you will do to transform the lives of people in positive ways. As you go out into the world, please know that we will always be here for you. We are your Ramily. So please keep in touch and let us know about your successes and triumphs, and we'll be celebrating with pride the extraordinary magic that you bring to our world. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, to commence with the formal conferral of the degrees. Madam President, these candidates have completed all the requirements for their degrees. With the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Health and Human Sciences, I am pleased to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees. With the recommendation of the faculty by the authority invested in me by the Board of Governors of the Colorado State University System and the State of Colorado, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Now we welcome you to join us in the Colorado State University alma mater, led by our very own musicians coming to us from the University Center for the Arts. Congratulations, 2021 graduates.
The 2021 graduates, 2021 graduates,
Congratulations, class of 2021. My name is Jordan Acosta from the Department of Health and Exercise Science. It is my absolute honor to be able to address and congratulate each of you within the College of Health and Human Sciences. Whether you're able to celebrate today or maybe later, I hope you relish in what an incredible accomplishment you have earned. Our class is without a doubt resilient, courageous, and extremely hardworking to achieve such a tremendous feat. Throughout our education, we have challenged our minds with rigorous courses, endured long nights studying for that stressful exam, built sincere friendships with one another, survived the not so glamorous task of having to grow up, and all the while paving the way for ourselves within society and for our future. As we think back to our experiences at CSU, reliving those dorm days with one too many bowls of soft serve ice cream and wandering aimlessly around Clark hoping your classroom would magically appear, we have each had impactful experiences that have allowed us to be here today. And if there are things to always remember from our years here, it's to be reassured that each of us are going into this world fully prepared to help others, to inspire incredible ideas, to be passionate about everything we do, and to know for certain that who we are as people means far more than any titles we may possess. Be proud of the countless hours and the intense effort. Be proud of the friendships built and the mentors established. Be proud of striving to be a better version of yourself for not only you, but for our community. And finally, be forever proud to be a CSU Ram. Congratulations, class of 2021. You deserve every drop of excitement and celebration. Now let us take this time to recognize and celebrate each of you, the class of 2021. Pave the way for the future and go Rams.
To the spring 2021 graduates of Construction Management, I am Paul Goodrum, Professor and Department Head of Construction Management. We and the faculty and staff are so proud of your accomplishments and grit that you have shown during the course of your studies. You are exactly what the construction industry needs, as it will rise to meet the future challenges, some of which will be the greatest challenges that almost any generation has faced in quite some time. You'll be the generation, for example, that helps rebuild economic prosperity in the coming years. You will also be that generation that rebuilds our nation's infrastructure system, so once again makes it the envy of the world. You'll be the generation that for once and for all breaks the barriers to diversity in building the strongest construction workforce the world has ever seen. You're Ram built, you're smart, you're dynamic, and you're always welcome to come visit your home department. Keep in touch, and best of luck.
Hello 2021 graduates. On behalf of the entire Department of Design and Merchandising, I would like to extend my sincerest congratulations to all of you for achieving this tremendous milestone. We have enjoyed coming to know you and witnessing all of the many successes that you achieved during your time in the department and the many contributions that you have made to the university. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations and go Rams!
Congratulations. My name is Dr. Ann Sebald, and I'm one of the co-directors for the Center for Educator Preparation within the School of Education.
And I'm Dr. Dawn Millette, an associate professor in the School of Education, and I coordinate the Family and Consumer Sciences program.
On behalf of all of our faculty within the Center for Educator Preparation, which expands a variety of places all across campus, congratulations. We are so proud of you. You've done it.
I know this semester probably hasn't ended the way that you had hoped it would have. You wanted to walk across a big stage with your family cheering you on, but we all are cheering you on. We know that this semester or this last year has really tested your flexibility and your stick-with-itness. And we are all absolutely thrilled for you that you are at this point. We know you're going to go places and make the CSU impact.
So, all the places you will go.
Today is your day.
Your mountain is waiting.
So get on your way. Thank you, Dr. Seuss. Congratulations,
Congratulations.
graduates.
Hi, my name is Mike Pagliassati. I'm the department head in Food Science and Human Nutrition, and on behalf of the department, I'd like to congratulate you on your graduation. A heartfelt congratulations. We applaud you. I hope you find your passion. I hope you go out and make a difference, and go Rams.
Hello. Pay no attention to the piles of snow behind you. It is spring in Colorado and commencement season. This is Barry Braun. I'm the department head in Health and Exercise Science, and I want to congratulate all of the spring and summer 2021 graduates. You've had a set of unique challenges. If I can use a softball, baseball analogy, it's like being up at the plate, but the pitcher, game on the line, the pitcher's only 20 feet away, the entire opposing team is out on the field, including the coaches, and the umpires decided the strike zone goes from the top of your shoes to the top of your head and is this wide. But take the tenacity and the creativity you've learned with you. Go out into the world, do great things, stay safe, stay connected, take care of each other, and go Rams.
Congratulations, graduates of 2021. I am Dr. Julie Brongart-Rieker, Department Head of Human Development and Family Studies. On behalf of all of the faculty, staff, and fellow students, I want to convey how proud I am of your accomplishments. This year has been one of the most challenging years we have ever faced. Yet despite this, you have persevered. You have shown grit, grace, humor, and compassion. In the years to come, you can take these challenging experiences as evidence that you have the ability to do whatever you put your mind to. I have all the confidence and excitement in the world to see what you end up doing next and how you change this world. Go Rams!
Hello, my name is Stephen McPhee. I'm the Interim Director of the School of Social Work. Congratulations, 2021 graduates of the School of Social Work. Attaining a college degree is never easy, requiring as it does a lot of dedication and manifold skills. But weathering all of the challenges of the past year makes your achievement all the more impressive. You have accomplished something phenomenal that you'll be proud to tell your grandchildren about. Continue to be a model of resilience for them. As the word commencement implies, this is a new beginning for you. You have the values, knowledge, and skill set to be change agents for a better, more just world. On behalf of all of the exceptional professors and advisors you have had, I wish you the best as you leave your imprint on your communities, families, clients, and institutional policies. Best wishes, and again, congratulations.